Alright, hello everyone and welcome to a brand new series on my channel. This is going to be, continuing new game. This is going to be a Pokemon Crystal Nuzlocke challenge. Now I've done one of these before. I don't really care what time it is, I'll just pick basic, doesn't matter. Because if I pick right now, then it'll be at night, and I really don't want to do that. So, skip through this. We all know the intro. But yeah, this is Pokemon Crystal Nuzlocke. Like I said, I did one of these before on Leaf Green. Didn't finish it, and I thought I'd give it a go. Try one of these Nuzlockes. This is actually my first Pokemon game I ever played, or not ever played. I think I played Blue, but I didn't own Blue. So this is the first one I ever owned. And yeah, so I thought it'd be interesting to go ahead and try a Nuzlocke. Just say your name was, let's just go with Chris. This is the default name for this character. Yeah, I know I'm boring, but oh well. Interestingly enough, I'm sure most of you know, this is the first Pokemon game of any series, not just the main series, I believe, that allowed you to play as a female character. Now let's make sure everything's set. Option, text speed's gotta be fast. LCN on, set. Good. Frame. There's really not too much difference between any of these, I don't think. Yeah, what the heck. Do I just hit cancel then? Yes. Okay, while I get the potion out of here. Oh, there's no potion. But you did get a potion in this game. Before I go down there, my mom interrupts me. Let me quickly go over the rules for Nuzlocke. If you don't know, which I'm sure most of you probably do from either watching my previous one or just, you know, I mean, most people I think know what a Nuzlocke is at this point. It's been around for a while, but it's just basically hard mode, you know, self-imposed rules that make the game more challenging, more interesting as well, because I mean, let's face it, we've pretty much all played through these games so many times, and since Nintendo seems to insist on releasing the same game over and over again, you know, it's all the same thing. It is what it is. They're all fairly easy, and while fun, you know, you kind of played one, you played them all. So Nuzlocke is just a way, I think, to make it a little more exciting. So the three basic rules of a Nuzlocke are nickname all your Pokemon. This is just to enforce, to create more of a bond, you know, that you actually care about them, not just unnamed tools for battle, basically. And the second rule is that this is probably the most important, this was the last one, but this one is you can only catch the first Pokemon you encounter on every route or new area. So, for example, I go to, I think it's Route 29 is the first route in this game, I think. But go to Route 29 and I encounter Rattata. I can capture it, or if I fail to capture it by either fainting or whatever, then I can catch nothing else on that route. So it's pretty self-explanatory. And then there's a couple of extra little rules to that, which I'll talk about in a second. But then the third rule is any Pokemon that faints in battle or faints outside of battle through poisoning or whatever, whatever reason, doesn't matter. They're considered dead and must be boxed for the rest of the game and or released. Or I guess it would just be or released. Can't do both. Duh. And anyway, I'm just going to release them because the box system in this game is kind of a pain. You have to save every time you switch and everything, so I'll just release them. But that's not important right now. I will go over the two quick kind of little caveats to the second rule, and that's one, the Nuzlocke doesn't officially start till you get Pokeballs, because in this game you got to travel, I think, through 2 or 3 routes before you even get your Pokeballs. So those encounters those routes, the encounters in those routes don't count until I have Pokeballs. Obviously I can't capture anything, so it'd be kind of unfair. And then the other caveat to it is Dupe's Clause. Most people use this. If I encounter a Rattata on Route 29, for example, and then if on Route 30 I also find a Rattata, or after already capturing the first one, I can skip that encounter and capture the next one instead. That way I don't have a team of Rattatas or Pidgeys or what have you. So I think that's all the rules, and the one extra rule I'm going to add, not really a rule so much, it's just another extra little thing to make the game more challenging, is going to play on set rather than shift, which I usually do whenever I play these games anyway, so not really a big change for me. Ooh, the Pokegear. Still one of my favorite tools you get in these games. Gen 2 is probably next to Gen 3. What day even is it? Yeah, it's Sunday, I think. Oh yes, it is Sunday. Oof, man. I don't think so. That works for me. But yes, I know how to use the phone, but you're gonna tell me regardless of what I say, so it doesn't matter. But yeah, as I was saying, Gen 2, yeah, Gen 2 was definitely one of my favorites. I like the Gen 3 games the best in terms of mechanics, even though I think I can just go in here. Let's go get our butt kicked by this guy real quick, who's of course our rival. But yeah, the Gen 3 mechanics are my favorite. I didn't necessarily love Sapphire and Ruby. They always weren't my favorites. I liked them, but by far, I think in terms of if I was just going to play any one Pokemon game, it'd be Leaf Green or Fire Red. Definitely have the most hours on those games of any Pokemon game. I'm not reading any dialogue. I'm going to assume that most of you either A, know dialogue of this game, or, you know, oh well. So it's a very simple, I mean, it's pretty simple. He's going to give us an assignment, go talk to his associate, Mr. Pokemon. He's found something, so we gotta go check out what it is. But that's not really important. What's important is the Nuzlocke, and particularly what's about to happen. Blah, 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 blah. Okay, yes, I'll go in your place. Now game my Pokemon. Okay, here's the important part of this video, because this is going to be a Pick My Starter video. So I want you all to just go ahead and comment down below which of the 3 starters you'd like me to go with for this Nuzlocke. And also you can go ahead and leave your suggestions for nicknames as well, because it's got to be nicknamed. So we got, for those you don't know, Cyndaquil. Oh man, it's been too long since I played Gen 2. No. And then we got Totodile. Who is my personal favorite of the 3. And Chikorita. So you can go ahead and comment down below, like I said, and tell me which of the stars you think I should choose. You know, whatever you guys feel like, doesn't matter. I mean, I said Totodile is my favorite, but don't let that influence your decision anyway. I generally like pretty much all these starters for the most part, so I'd be more than happy to use any one of them. And I also haven't played Crystal in a very long time. I mean, over a year, I'd say. Probably more like 2 years. 2 or 3 years. I mean, it's been a while. I'm going to say 2 years, just to be safe. But yeah, it's been a long time, so I'm definitely excited to get into this, and hopefully you guys are as well. So I'm going to go ahead and leave it at this, and then hopefully you guys can let me know what starter you want me to go with, and then we'll get this thing off the ground. I'll probably leave this up, this first video up for, depending on how many votes I get. I want to get enough for it to actually, you know, not just like 2 people, hopefully get a few people voting. And then I'd like this to leave this up for, you know, at least 3 days or so, maybe as much as a week, depending on how long it takes me to get a decent number of votes, and then we'll go from there. So yeah, thanks for watching, everyone, and I'll see you guys in the next one.